Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Victor, and in today's video I'm going to answer a simple question. And the question is, should we hide the WordPress login page, which is the following page from my screen? And my answer is no, and here's why. I know many other developers, they hide it, and they also use, there's a technique to change your database tables prefix, so you have like a unique, or like let's say a secret table names in your database, which is, I don't think that's a solution either way. Because hiding a problem doesn't mean fixing it. You have to secure your form. You have to make it secure, and you have to have a certain system that, for example, tracks how many people try to log in into your database, to log into your dashboard, which user, and block the IP if they tried a certain amount of times with a wrong password. Um, and this kind of system, in today's video, I'm going to talk about a plugin called WordFence. So for example, if I log, and I'm not sponsored by these guys, just wanted to mention. So if I log in into my website was hacked, by the way. I have a video on my channel. If you want to watch it, there's going to be a link in the description where I describe and show how it was hacked, what kind of virus I had on my website. And so there are many other ways people can hack your website. One is through your login form, which is the following. They can also, if you use crappy plugins on your website, they know, like all these hackers, they have these certain robots that they scan your website, and they can see what kind of plugins you're using. And for example, they know there's a certain plugin that at a certain version that has certain bugs, so they scan your website and they look for that plugin, and they just look on your website to see if you have any libraries coming from that plugin. For example, this is it's just a very primitive way on explaining this, how they do it, but this robots, they scan all your website, and they can see if you're using a certain plugin or not, and they can hack it. They can either hack it using your login form. They can hack your website by uploading certain viruses using other plugins. If you're using crappy plugins that are not secure, and this happens on a regular basis. As already said, my website was hacked before, so you can watch that. But this plugin I'm using now, it's called WordFence. At the time when my website was hacked, I'm still working on my website. I'm still building up. I don't have everything I want to have on my website right now. So at the time, I didn't even have WordFence because I was working on custom functionality. I'm still working right now on the custom functionality because I want to build some cool stuff on my website. But here on the dashboard, I have this WordFence plugin, and as already probably said, I'm not sponsored by these guys. I'm not gonna have any advertisement links, URLs in my description, so you don't have to worry about that, because I'm trying to. The reason for this video and for the whole my YouTube channel is just to help some of you guys who probably find this kind of content useful, so maybe you can use it for some of your projects, and this can save you some time and maybe some of your clients money, because if you have a e-commerce website, you can't use this login form on your website, and you can't hide it. You can't and if your website is going to be hacked, your client's going to lose money, and you're going to lose a client, and you're going to lose money too, and probably you'll have stress and headache, and you'll lose a lot of time too. So here we go. This WordFence gives me a preview of what's going on my website right now. I have this meta box, if I can say like this, and it's saying top 5 IPs blocked, from which country, which IP, block count, top 5 countries blocked, top 5 failed login. So it's saying which username, which login, how many login attempts. The login is not an existing user, it's just Victor, an existing one, but I can see all this stuff here. They also, whenever you use a crappy plugin, for example, there's this WordFence plugin has a firewall which is scanning all your websites. So for example, if I'm going to WordFence on the left side here, I'm gonna see here the firewall status, which is 64 and 60% of my scan status, just because I have these issues here, which is I have to update my plugins and my themes. But they have, if I'm going to firewall, I'm gonna see here all these statistics, and they keep track of everything on my website. They keep track also. There's a scan system. This is the scan system here. They have 3 levels of scan. So whenever you use a crappy plugin, this plugin is actually is actually securing your website, because they scan your website constantly and they can see, it's gonna catch any file changes on your website, any they also have a global database, by the way, where they have a block list, IP block list. So there are so many other websites using this plugin, and so if they agree to share their some of their statistics, plugin statistics, which is just, you know, IP count blocks, what kind of IP, from where, all this data, they store it in a global database. So from the time you install the plugin on your website, you already are secure from a lot of spam, a lot of hacks from those IPs, because they block it. They have them blocked in that global database, so they can secure your website using that data too. And yeah, so there is the scan. They have certain different levels, if I can types. One is the limited scan, standard scan, high sensitivity, and custom scan. I'm not using I've never used this before, and I've used all of them just to see what's the difference. And definitely I stick with this one, which is their recommendations here. And whenever you install this plugin on your website, it's gonna start learning the behavior of your website, how many users access your website, how many attacks, how many attempts you have, how much resources your website is using. And they will also edit your htaccess file from your WordPress installation, and if you have a php.ini file, they will edit that file as well. They'll tell you, this plugin will tell you if you to download a copy of all those files. And then whenever you've done that, they will overwrite them, or like they will just edit and add some code in those files, just to make your website more secure and easier for this plugin to manage with your website. It's a very good plugin, and I'm talking all this stuff from my personal experience. I've dealt with different other stuff, crappy things. I know many people just hide this WordPress login page, but that doesn't help. It doesn't help. I don't know why people do it. Just if somebody wants to find out, if there's a hacker that who knows what he's doing on the website, if they want to find where's your login page, they will definitely find it, because that's not a very, I don't think that's something useful though. They have also the login security. I'm not gonna click here, because they offer you here a few codes you can use for authentication. You have some tools, all options. You can do so much stuff here. I have the free version. You can try the free version too, just to look around and see how everything works, and if you like it, you can use it. But yeah, that's it guys for this video. I hope this was useful for some of you guys. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.